Hey guys, in this video we're going to start talking about vertex form of quadratic functions. So the equation looks like the top of page 51 when you're talking about vertex form. Basically, that's going to have a set of parentheses. There could be a number in front, and then there's going to be x, and then either plus or minus a number with a squared on the outside of the parentheses, followed by either plus or minus another number. All right, so let's kind of break that apart and talk a little bit about each part. So HK is the vertex of the parabola, and x equals h is the axis of symmetry. Okay, now it's important to note that there is a minus here in the general formula of vertex form. So that means the h, or the x value of your vertex, essentially, is the opposite of whatever is inside of the parentheses. So make sure to switch the sign. So the h itself represents a horizontal shift. So that means how far right or left the graph shifted from x equals 0. So basically, it's how many spaces the parabola is away from the origin, or 0, 0. The k represents a vertical shift. So how far up or down the parabola has gone from 0. The A represents a stretch or shrink of the parabola. It will also indicate if it opens up or down. Now, it will open up if it's positive, just like the ones that we talked about last week. So if the A value is positive, it will open up. If it's negative, it will open down. Again, notice that the h value is subtracted in this form and the k value is added. So if we have this equation here, the value of h is 1 and k is 5. Remember what I said. The h value is always the opposite of the number inside the parentheses. The opposite of -1 is +1. And then the one on the outside stays exactly the same. So it's 5. So if I were looking for the vertex here, it would be 1, 5. Now in the equation y equals 3 times x plus 4 squared minus 6, the value of h is the opposite of +4 this time, which means it is -4, and the value of k is the same as the number at the end, which in this case is -6, which means my vertex would be -4, -6. And this information is very important for when we're going to start graphing these kinds of quadratics, which is coming up in the very next video. See you then.